What's up, everybody? Today we are unboxing the Sideshow Collectibles Iron Giant Cell Shaded Special Edition statue. You're watching Geekbeef Gaming. Alright, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy Beef.
My name is Lucy Beef. My name's Alice Beef.
And this is Geekbeef Collectibles. Today we are unboxing the Sideshow Collectibles Iron Giant Cell Shaded Edition statue. This year at the 2018 Sideshow Spooktacular event over Halloween, they special release of the statue. This is a 100-piece statue, so there's only 100 of these special edition cell shaded statues that they made. The Iron Giant is a movie from 1999. It wasn't a huge film when it was released, didn't have a lot of marketing, but over time it started to become a cult classic and catch on. It didn't have a lot of work going into it. The people that worked on it, they made it in half the time that it takes to make most animated films, plus it looked absolutely incredible. This is the box. This is the front of the box. It's got the Iron Giant artwork on there. It's got the Iron Giant logo down there and the Sideshow Maquette. Over on the side, we've got some trees artwork here. On the back, just more trees. This is a very simple box. Quite simple. Well, that was cool. Let's get inside it. Ready to open it up?
Really? Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Here inside, we've got some instructions on what we have to do while we're opening it and how to assemble him.
You okay back there, Daddy Beef?
I'm good. Alright, here is the inside of the package, the styrofoam. Let's go ahead and open that up and check out the statue.
Whoa.
Wow, it's pretty big. What do you guys think? It's pretty
big.
It would make sense because he's the Iron Giant, right?
Yeah, and
so it better be a huge statue.
And we're like this small compared to him.
Alright, we'll start with the base. That way we can stand him up on the base, okay?
Not like...
Here is the underside of the base. See how it's got the Iron Giant logo and then his face on the bottom? Isn't that cool? And the top of it here, what do you think about the top? Look, it's got places for his feet to go. There's some shrubbery and some grass. There's some rocks around here. What's this?
That is the on and off button.
Yeah. What happened in the movie?
Well, the Iron Giant grabbed a piece of the metal and it shocked him. And he fell over on the wires. Then the little boy just went to the Iron Giant and he turned off the power and then he fell over. He like threw a rock and he put a rock in his mouth and started.
Oh,
and he woke up.
That's exactly what happened. Yes, this is the on and off switch for the power plant. All right, what should go next?
The feet.
The feet. All right, let's get the feet out. Look at these feet. That is cool. This is a heavy statue.
Heavy statue.
So let's go ahead and set him in place here.
I like all the details and stuff. Now here's a question.
So what piece should we do next?
The body.
The body, okay.
Because if you did the head, it would stick on the legs.
They put some extra styrofoam pieces in here for safety.
For safety. And
Some fluffy foam. All right. Body right here. Wow, look how big he is. You can't even see me anymore. Wow, that is huge.
Wow. Where's the head? Pieces.
Here is what I think is his neck. We'll put that right up here. Oh, very strong magnet. Sits right in place, but it is turnable so that you can pose the head if you wish to. You can totally pose the head.
Totally.
Now the head, look at that. That is cool.
Wow.
Look at him. That's the Iron Giant. Isn't that cool? Check it out. And look, you can open his mouth. See that? And I'll put the head on up here. Sits right there in place.
I like the detail on the head and stuff. Right
Yeah.
there, like the bump that he got.
And we've got one final piece here. It's Hogarth. That's right. Look, statue came with a tiny Hogarth. What's really cool is you can take Hogarth and sit him on the giant's shoulder. And have the giant look at him.
Whoa, it's like it actually lighting up his eyes.
All right.
Like pretty cool,
Superman.
Right?
This is the Iron Giant statue from Sideshow Collectibles. What do you girls think?
Really cool. Very cool.
Really cool. Now, this statue is gigantic. I mean, this thing is super tall. It's huge.
Expect it to be
I wasn't
that
expecting it to be that big. Up here on his shoulder is the special edition item that came with this design. Now again, this is only one out of 100 pieces that they released. The original had a chrome shininess to it, and it came with a chest plate that had the S from the supermarket when Iron Giant puts the S on his chest, and he says he's Superman. Well, this one, instead of coming with the S, it came in a cell-shaded format. But then it comes with a magnetic Hogarth that can sit on the Giant's shoulder. I think it's awesome. It just really stands out on the piece. The head is a little bit posable, so you can turn it left and right, and you can even open his mouth a little bit to give him a little bit of a smile. One special thing about him is you can touch this dent in his head is a touch-sensitive button that lights up his eyes. Isn't that cool? Gives him a lot of life right there. That's just really cool. There's off. And there's on. Now look at all the details in that.
I know, right?
Look at all the little marks. Like he's got a lot of detail in his metal too. That shows a lot of like little grains and some wear on his metal. It's a very cool piece. It's got a lot of detail. His fingers on his hands are really fancy. It's just very well sculpted piece. Man, I love this.
I like
this looks
his
really cool.
feet right here.
His feet are huge.
My favorite is he arms right here, and I like his head, the on and off button.
Yeah, that's very cool. And then you can pose and make him look at him. And I like that together you can like pose them like they're both being Superman and looking off into the distance. They're both posing like they're Superman. Can you guys do a Superman pose? The Iron Giant in the movie is voiced by Vin Diesel, who back in 1999 just did like his action movies and such, but since then he has been voicing Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. Basically, the Iron Giant is this giant robot from space that comes crashing down to Earth, and he runs into this little boy Hogarth, who befriends him and teaches him about life and friendship and kindness and life and death. But of course, this is back in 1957 in the Cold War, where the military thinks that the Giant is a weapon sent from Russia to attack us, which wasn't the case. Well, the military attacks him, and it goes in all kinds of chaos. We won't tell you more about it, but you can watch the movie to find out the rest. Lucy Beef, what was your favorite part about the Iron Giant movie?
I like when he puts his hand on the deal, and the deal runs in, and someone just killed the deal, and he was sad because the deal was his friend.
Yes. Did that make you sad too?
Yep.
That made me sad too. The Iron Giant movie was very emotional. As a kid watching this movie, it can really affect your heart. But you can also learn a lot from it too. You can learn about friendship and kindness and even life and death from this movie. Alice Beef, what was your favorite part of the Iron Giant?
My favorite part is at the end when he sacrificed himself for all the people, and they let go of that giant bomb and everybody was gonna save all the people. And then when he fell down on Earth,
Spoiler alert!
All the other pieces, when Hogarth was in his bed, he had this little piece of
the bolt.
Iron Giant.
Yeah.
And he had it in a little box. And when he woke up, the piece wasn't there and the box was tipped over. Because that piece of it was trying to get out to the Iron Giant to get back to him.
The Iron Giant has a little antenna that pops out the top of his head. We see that early in the movie. He loses a piece from his face when he gets hit by a train. And he calls it in, and it comes back to him, boop, 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 and rebuilds him. Let's give it another turn. It's very, very cool, very well detailed. It's really a beautiful statue, isn't it?
Yeah.
The base is really big.
Yeah.
But it's a nice base. I like that the base isn't too big. It's a nice flat base, so it can really expand on the height of the statue, because he's already huge without the base being any higher than it needs to be.
And it looks like it took a lot of work to paint this.
Yeah, it's all hand painted. Someone painted this themselves.
I've always wanted to do this when I grew up.
here we have the Iron Giant posed next to the symbiote Spider-Man statue from Sideshow Collectibles. I always do this again just to show off the size of the statue. You can see he's actually taller than the Spider-Man statue, which is kind of impressive because there's not a lot of statues that are taller than the way the Spider-Man is posed. But this one is all by itself. Spin him around a bit, get a good look at him, good view.
Bigger than me.
What's that, Lucy Beef?
Bigger than me.
It is bigger than you. Up on the table it is.
I would expect that statue to be bigger than this one. But just how tall it was, they put a lot of work into it.
Yes, they did.
To make it.
Yep. Now this statue of Spider-Man is 1/4 scale, so that means he's 1/4 the size of a normal human. Now this statue of the Iron Giant is probably 1/1000th scale or so, because if he was 1/4 scale, he would be bigger than our house.
Yep.
And we couldn't do that because it'd be too big and too expensive. That's all the time we have for today. This is the Iron Giant Maquette from Sideshow Collectibles. If you like this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and check out our YouTube page at Geekbeef for more videos. We have videos on entertainment, on gaming, on gameplays, a lot more statues. Also, check us out on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, check us out on Instagram, and check us out on our website, geekbeef.com. My name is Andy Beef.
My name is Lucy Beef. And my name is Alice Beef.
And this is Geekbeef Collectibles.
I like when he puts his hand on the deal, and the deal runs in, and someone just killed the deal, and he was sad because the deal was his friend.
Isn't that cool? They left it open
Bigger than me. Bigger than me.
in 1/1000th scale or so, because if he was one, couldn't do that because it'd be a lot more than that.
And I didn't wait to see this statue. I was like, I really want to see it. And I am Lucy Beef.
Can you do that, Lily?
Geekbeef.
Yes. Alright, that's all the time we have for today. Again, this is the Iron Giant premium or gaming on gaming gameplays on Instagram. And check us out at Collectibles.